You know, when Hulk Hogan announced the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, it sounded like this was going to be a match that can elevate someone, kind of similar to the King of the Ring tournament. Not like the Royal Rumble though, because back then the Royal Rumble meant that you get to main event WrestleMania. Now you just get the challenge for the championship at WrestleMania, but it doesn't mean that you have to main event. But that's a different story. I thought it'd be kind of fun to take a look at the previous 10 winners of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal match, see where they are, did it help their careers, at least in WWE? And yeah, let's get into it. So the very first winner was Cesaro, and the runner-up was The Big Show. And at the time, yeah, we thought this was going to be great for Cesaro, that this was going to elevate him, hopefully to the main event level. And while things looked kind of promising in a way, at the same time, all he did was just tag team with Sheamus, and that was it. After that, he decided to not renew his contract. He let his contract expire, and then he signed with AEW and became ROH World Champion, but that's it. In terms of WWE career, I don't think it did much for him. The second winner was The Big Show, and the runner-up was Damien Mizdow, and that was such a shame that Mizdow did not win. I think if Mizdow won, at the time, we would have thought if Damien Mizdow won, it would have helped elevate his career, but unfortunately it didn't. Well, he didn't win it anyways. It was The Big Show. And The Big Show was already a main event, sort of semi-main eventer. He was a former world champion anyways, so I don't think it really helped him or hurt him. But either way, he's no longer in WWE. Next, we have Baron Corbin. Now, if I recall, that was his first match ever on the main roster. He made his debut on the main roster at WrestleMania 32. And the runner-up was Kane in that one. I think that was a good thing that he won that match, because that was his main roster debut and could have led to something. But unfortunately, he did win the Money in the Bank briefcase in 2017. But I think he was like the second person to cash in and fail against Jinder Mahal. WWE decided not to renew his contract despite many gimmicks like Happy Corbin and Down on His Luck Corbin, all these other different characters that he had, which he did amazing, by the way. He's a very talented person. He can actually make anything, turn shit into gold, let's just say that. But unfortunately, he's no longer with WWE. He's now wrestling on the indies. Next, we have Mojo Rawley. And surprisingly, this was in 2017. And the runner-up was Jinder Mahal, who ended up becoming WWE champion a few months after that. I think he had like a 6-7 months title reign. So really, Jinder Mahal should have won this match. But no, it was Mojo Rawley. And I don't think it did anything for him. He did not. He was one of those people that was released because of the pandemic, and although not the first release, the second release, I think the second batch, like in 2021. Yeah, he did. Unfortunately, it did nothing for him. Next, we have Matt Hardy, who the runner-up was Baron Corbin. I don't think it did much for him either, because Hardy was already a made person. Like he's already. I mean, he was always going to be a tag team wrestler anyways, but I think he was ECW World Champion, although that wasn't a big, brand or anything. But, I don't think it did anything to help him or hurt him. It just kept him in the middle. Next, we have Braun Strowman, and the runner-up was comedian Colin Jost. I've never heard of him before. And I think, surprisingly, I actually think it did well for him, because this was This was at WrestleMania 35, and he won the undisputed champion. The Universal Championship. He won the Universal Championship at WrestleMania 36. I mean, unfortunately, he was released later on after that, but it did help him. I think winning that Battle Royal actually helped his career. Although I think this year he's not on WrestleMania. I think he'll be wrestling at the Battle Royal again on SmackDown. Next, we have Jey Uso. 100% it helped his career. The runner-up was Shinsuke Nakamura. And Jey Uso has since won the Royal Rumble. He is challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 41. So definitely it helped his career. Next, we have Madcap Moss. 100% it did not help his career at all. The runner-up was Finn Balor. This is right before, this is April of 2022. And Vince McMahon since was removed, and Triple H took over, and Madcap Moss got lost in the shuffle. And yeah, he's no longer in WWE. Next, we have Bobby Lashley. Now, Bobby Lashley was supposed to have a match against Bray Wyatt, but at the time, we didn't know what was wrong with Bray Wyatt. He was just out of action. He later passed away. But yeah, so Bobby Lashley did not have a match at WrestleMania, so he ended up being on this Battle Royal. And yeah, he won it, and the runner-up was Bronson Reed. 1 year later, yeah, he did have his... Yeah, 2 years later. 2 years later, his contract was not renewed. He's no longer in WWE. Now he's wrestling in AEW. Finally, last year's winner was Bronson Reed, and the runner-up was Ivar. And unfortunately, while I do think Bronson Reed has a very bright future in WWE as a monster heel, unfortunately, he's been out of action since Survivor Series. And he was injured at that War Game match, so he is missing WrestleMania this year. But hopefully he can recover soon, and hopefully he has a bright future. Who do I think should win this year's Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal? Now, I think they should try to make it more... I think they should try to add some prestige to it, and my proposal, while it may not help him, I think Randy Orton should enter that match. Because right now, as I'm recording this, he no longer has a match at WrestleMania 41 because Kevin Owens' injury. And I still think he will have a match at WrestleMania 41. They probably will announce the opponent. I have a feeling they're going to announce the opponent at the show itself. But it would be kind of interesting to see Randy Orton enter the Battle Royal on SmackDown the day before Saturday's WrestleMania, win it, and maybe he can... The match is not going to elevate him. He's going to elevate the match itself, and he can have that on his resume that he won the Battle Royal, and then have a match at WrestleMania. So I really would like to see Randy Orton enter that match this year and win it. It's not going to help him, I understand, but at the same time, I think it would do the match some good in the future, and people won't think of it as a joke. But that's just my opinion. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to see more wrestling videos, I have more on the way. And if you're watching this just before WrestleMania, hope you enjoy WrestleMania. If you're watching this after WrestleMania, well, let me know. What did you think of WrestleMania? Did you enjoy it? Personally, I think right now the build for this is kind of thumbs down. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'm just filming this a week before WrestleMania, though. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I get to see you on the next one.